Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is the start of something wonderful. We are starting a new series on this channel that's going to be, I think I'm going to call it Preparing for acotar 6. Okay, and if you know me, you know that I have read acotar and Throne of Glass. If you've been watching, mostly I read acotar, I think, either last year or the year before. I can't exactly remember. I think it was the year before last, and then last year I read Throne of Glass. I did not finish it though. I did not read Kingdom of Ash. Because after Crown of Midnight, I kind of just like everything started going over my head. And so I was like, I'm not gonna finish this right now. I'm gonna wait until I actually want to read it. So this is gonna be me preparing myself for acotar 6. And you're like, okay, you've read mostly everything. So what are we doing to continue on this journey? Well, this is gonna be like a lot of parts, okay, because we're gonna be doing a lot of rereading and just continuing on with series. So I am currently reading Crescent City. I know, and the thing with acotar 6 coming out is that apparently you have to read everything. I'm getting locked into Crescent City. I'm actually really enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would. I'm halfway through. I'm on chapter 42 and I'm gonna read 200 pages of this today, hopefully, but I'm actually very excited to continue on with this. I don't have the other 2 books in the series. Okay, so I'm going to read the first 3 videos in the series is gonna be me finishing the first Crescent City book. The second one will be the second Crescent City, and the third one will be the third Crescent City. And then I think that we are gonna move on to finishing Throne of Glass. So with me doing that, I have to read Air of Fire, Queen of Shadows, Tower of Dawn. Oh wait, Empire of Storm. Oh shoot, I missed a whole book. Empire of Storms, Tower of Dawn, and Kingdom of Ash. Freak. Okay, dang it, bro. That's a lot of books. We might have to do 2 in 1 for that one because that's gonna be a long time. And then to end it off for the actual acotar series, I am just gonna be reading A Court of Silver Flames because it's my favorite and it is the last one, and we need to lock in with that. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of wish I had reread the whole series beforehand, but I'm not gonna have time for that. Knowing me, like I probably could reread it if I wanted to, but I wouldn't be able to like film it and get it out for you in the way that I would want to. So I think I'm just gonna read A Court of Silver Flames. It's my favorite, and I'm completely fine with it. But in this video, you definitely saw by the title, I am going to be finishing up Crescent City, House of Earth and Blood. I'm very excited to continue on and find out what actually happened. I'm definitely intrigued. I'm really liking our characters, and the only thing is like I'm like waiting to be able to look at fan art because I just want to see what everybody looks like, and I'm not gonna look at fan art until I'm done with the book. But are we doing spoilers? I'm not gonna do spoilers in these videos just because I don't like that, but I'm definitely enjoying myself so far. This is a massive book. I'm on page 400 and I'm gonna try to get to 600 today. I do have to work later, so we'll see how that goes, but I'm very excited to jump back in. This has been, I read the other 400 yesterday, so I'm sure I'll be fine. I could probably finish this today if I wanted to, but I don't have the other 2 books in the Crescent City series yet, and I'm about to order them though. Literally, don't fret. I'm literally about to order them. But I need to read some more of this today. Anyway, but these videos are also going to be like vlogs of like my week and everything, just because it's just going to be easier for me that way. So today, I know I told you I have to work. I do need to do a little bit of cleaning around here. I don't know if I should film like a room tour because I never did that. And I've been in this room for like a month now. It's currently 8:30 and I have to go to work at 12. I have to open at 1, so I don't know. I kind of want to go to town and go to Dunkin', but I don't think I need to be doing that. I don't have any sweetener for my matcha. I don't want to and unsweetened matcha. It's disgusting. So I don't know yet, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so I'm currently sitting in my kitchen and I'm about to do some work on my computer. I think I am gonna go to town later. I'm gonna go to Walmart. I know that they have the rest of the Crescent City books, but sometimes they're not in great shape. So I'm gonna go look at them and see if they're, like, if I actually wanna get them there. But I have them in my Barnes cart. We need to discuss that too. But I forgot that Empire of Storms was a book. So I didn't put it in this thing. I didn't think about it. That means I'm gonna have to move everything up, unfortunately. Okay, let me actually break this down for you. I have like the busiest schedule in September and October, so you are seeing this a lot later than I actually filmed it. I'm trying to get these done as close as I can to when Actor 6 actually comes out, obviously. And you'll be seeing me read that as well, obviously, when it comes out. But I'm not trying to do a bunch of filming in September and October, or editing for that matter. So all of these are gonna be hopefully ready by the end of August. So hopefully I can get through all of these books by then. I don't know though. I don't know. And I also did not think about Empire of Storms. Okay, so I curled my hair and I never curl my hair, and it's just like, I know it's gonna fall in 5 minutes because it's already fallen, but I need to get a hairspray from Walmart today. I think I'm definitely going in there to look for those books that I told you I was looking for, but I need to get a hairspray because it's literally already fallen. And I literally have curled my hair maybe like a few times in my entire life. And I'm not the greatest at it, but I read like 2 chapters of this morning, and then I did a couple other things. But now I'm going to talk to you because I told you this is also a vlog, not just me reading the SJM books that we need to be getting through. But I don't know when you're gonna see this. I think it might be September, and it's currently July for me right now. It's July 4th was literally yesterday. We had a fun time, but I need to order some books from Barnes & Noble, and I need everybody to tell me, like, should I get them? Should I not get them? I'm probably gonna get them anyway. Like, I'm probably gonna get them before this. Oh, well, I'm gonna have them before this comes out for sure. So let me just tell you like what I'm thinking about getting. I have 9 books in my cart currently, and 2 of them are House of Sky and Breath and House of Flame and Shadow. And obviously I told you that I might end up finding those today, like in store at Walmart, so I might just get those. So if they're not in good condition, though, I'm not getting them, because sometimes my Walmart has like their books are like really like, they're like beaten up. I'm like, how do you get it to look like that? But there is like a really good book section. Like, it's like huge, but sometimes they just don't look great. So we're gonna look over there at those, and then hopefully I find at least House of Sky and Breath, because that one is the next one, and I can order the 3rd one. It's not that big of a deal, but I just know that they have them there. And then Into the Blue, who is this by? Emma Brody. Everybody has been talking about this book, and I want to get into it so badly. I do hate a hardcover, but it's popular right now, and I have been seeing it everywhere. And then the next book in my cart is The Red Scrolls of Magic. It's the next book I have to read in the Mortal Instruments series. I'm really liking the series so far. The only thing is, like, I don't know if I want to read that series and continuing on with the SJM books at the same time, because Crescent City is kind of really similar to like City of Bones and like the Mortal Entrance, like the trilogy. Not saying anything bad that they're similar, but I like noticed that. I like picked up on that. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Not that much, but some parts of it are very similar. And then the 5th book in the off-campus series, I just started reading them because I wanted to watch the show. Let me be real with you. If you are wanting to watch that show, you need to read at least the first 3 books. I was told by my friend whom she did not read the book, so I don't know why I asked her, but she said that she thought it would be fine if I only read the first one to watch season 1 of the show. That's not accurate, okay? That is not accurate. You do need to read the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, okay? Please do that if you are wanting to watch the show and you also are wanting to read the books. I hadn't finished the 3rd by the time I watched season 1, but it didn't, like, I had read enough to, like, not have anything spoiled for me. Except one part. Low-key, one part was kind of spoiled in season 1, so maybe read forward too, because I'm currently reading the 4th one. I don't know where it's at. It's called The Goal. I'm reading that today, but I'm not loving them. I definitely liked the 3rd one the best so far, but I am gonna get this and continue reading because I like the show. Well, hello. I like the show, so I'm obviously gonna watch it. I don't know. I know they're filming season 2, but I don't know when it's coming out, so it's whatever. But I think her other books are on Kindle Unlimited, and I'm trying to clock back into reading my Kindle because I need to be I'm literally paying for it. Why am I not using it more? But I think like all of her other books are on there except like this specific series. And then the other 4 books that I want to get are all Mariana Zapata. So I have Under Lock, Culty, Wait For It, and From Look Off With Love. I read her other 2 books, All Roads Lead Here and The Wall of Winnipeg and Me, earlier this year or last year, and I really enjoyed both of them, and I just want to continue on with reading her books because I know so many people love her, and I'm starting to as well, and I feel like I've been pushing those books off like for forever because they're not in store anywhere. She's like becoming a traditionally published author, and like very great for her, very excited, but the other ones are not, so I'm gonna have to order those now, so I just like haven't ordered them yet, but I need to get those as soon as possible. I'll probably get them today. I just need to see if those books are in Walmart, and if they are, then I'm gonna take them out of this cart, obviously. But I am going to town later. My boyfriend is eating lunch. He's at work right now, but his lunch is at 11:30, and I don't really have to be at work until like 12:30, so 12:45. So I'm gonna go into Walmart before I meet him, and then I got what is it? It was like a Dunkin' Refresher. It was like a strawberry dragon fruit one the other day, and I can't stop thinking about it. I literally want it so badly. And I don't ever get Dunkin', but I'm like, I think I should go get that, please. This is going really well so far. Obviously, I told you I only read like 2 chapters. I'm on page 423. I'm like, this is actually a book, because like when you look at it, obviously it's huge, and sometimes I'm like, why are books this long? This one so far, I'm like not at the point of being like, there's no reason for it need to be this long. Obviously that generally happens when you get to the second half, so I'm a little anxious to get there because I'm scared that I'm gonna feel like that, but I haven't felt like it yet. Is my hair, it's literally not curly anymore, whatever, the freak, I don't care. I haven't felt like that yet though, so I'm like excited to, I'm still excited to read it. I do need to film my June wrap up in my July TBR video and post that. It literally needs to go out like this Thursday, and today's Sunday, so I need to have that done tomorrow, like film it and edit it completely done tomorrow. I haven't done one of those in a long time. I kind of thought about doing like from January to June of like all my wrap ups, because I don't think I posted one. I definitely filmed them and just like I never got around to editing them. I like can't get myself, like I filmed a bunch of videos, but like I can't get myself to edit them because I don't have like, when I was living upstairs, I had like a walking pad, and my like kitchen counter was like pretty tall, and so I'd like scooted up to the bar that we had and like like work there, because like I just feel like I don't want to sit here and do it. But I just bought me a walking pad and a standing desk, so I'm very excited to log back in. I need to get my steps back anyway, like I need to log in, but I'm very excited. I'm very excited to start all of this again because I need to read these books. And literally this year my reading goal is 75 books, and I think I'm at 60. I'm either at 62 or 63, but it's literally July. And I wanted to literally only read 75 this year because I was like, Ellie, you're going way too fast. You are not retaining any of the information that you're reading. That's why I'm having to reread all these Sarah J. Maas books, because I don't remember any of them. Like I didn't understand what I was reading. The thing about the Throne of Glass books is I really took my time to understand Assassin's Blade. I'm not rereading that. I'm not rereading Throne of Glass. I understand that. And Crown of Midnight. I don't need to reread that either. But I'm literally going to have to reread all the other ones, which is unfortunate because they're huge. Because I didn't understand them. And I didn't finish Tower of Dawn, and I didn't read Kingdom of Ash. So it's like not that big of a deal because I didn't even read those. But the other ones, it's kind of like, okay. I do remember most of Heir of Fire and Queen of Shadows though. Like I'm not like worried about those. They're just gonna kind of be just a normal reread for me, but it's like the later ones I'm like, Ellie, you need to lock in and like understand what you're reading. I've definitely taken my time with this one, and I'm glad because I literally, me telling you I read 400 pages yesterday. I told myself that I was gonna give myself Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to read this because I literally have no plans. I do have to work today, but I have this morning off, so it's just like giving myself like intentional time to be able to sit down and like read this. Like if this book was slightly shorter, I would have been like, Ellie, you have to finish this in one day. Like a lot of my books, I'm like, okay, I need to sit down and read this in one sitting. Like why? What's the point of that? But obviously these are very hard to understand if you're not locked in. And sometimes I feel like I'm the only one that feels like that because nobody ever talks about that. Like every time I hear people talking about Throne of Glass, I'm like, how has everybody read this and understands everything? It literally is taking me forever. But if you feel like that, it's fine. I literally feel like that too. But that's why we're doing a reread. And with acotar, it was a little bit different. I very much understood most of it. The Wings and Ruin was a little iffy for me, but then when we jump back into like Starlight and Silver Flames, it was literally fine. So if you are wanting to read Sarah J. Maas and you haven't, I would totally recommend starting with acotar. And then most people say go to Throne of Glass after that, but I don't know. I think the beginning books of Throne of Glass are much easier to understand, but this one is more of like an urban fantasy, so like they have like phones and stuff in this, and it's been significantly easier for me to understand. Let me be honest with you, if you have seen like the Vampire Diaries or the originals, I get the originals vibes from this, not necessarily because of any of the characters, mostly from the setting and like what's going on in this world, particularly in Crescent City. And that's like not a spoiler or anything, because I feel like most people will be like, Ellie, what are you talking about? But that's like kind of the vibe I'm gathering. So if you've seen those, then just know that's kind of what you're getting yourself into. But I'm very excited to continue with this. And this story in this one, like the actual plot, is more like attainable than the other two, obviously. If you've read this, you know what I'm talking about. Just in this first one, I have not read the other two, and I know that it gets crazier, I'm assuming. But I'm not 100% sure. But so far, I'm really enjoying myself. So I'm excited to continue. I told myself I did have to read 200 pages today, and it's currently 10 o'clock, and I need to leave the house by 11 because I do want to run into Walmart. I know I just told you, but oh my gosh, I'm literally so tired right now. It's the next day. I didn't end up filming anything else because I went to town and I came to Walmart. I'm currently at Walmart again, looking for those books, and they had both of them. And the third one looked fine. Like, there was nothing wrong with it that I saw, but the second one, like Sky and Breath, literally looked like somebody dipped it in like a bucket of water. So I did not end up getting either of them. I'm in here again because I actually have to get groceries today. So I might just end up getting the third one and just ordering the second one. I don't know yet. Or I could just order both because I would get points with Barnes, so I might just order them. But I did end up going to work. I did not read 200 pages. I did not read again last night. Oh my gosh. Literally got home, watched Love Island, was out. Love Island actually took me out. I was not expecting them. I like had heard that they were doing karaoke, but I was not expecting, like, I just like wasn't prepared for what I saw. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be though. Like, I'm glad they didn't like drag it on like for like that long. I'm sure that, I don't know. Actually, I don't know, but it was funny. Obviously there was a dumping and Corbin and Parmita went home, so sucks. It was actually really sad seeing Corbin like that sad. And I know that whenever like this comes out, like it's gonna be long gone and the winner will be out. But should I make my predictions? I think that Trinity and Bryce are definitely winning. And last night, apparently Kata and Zach, like, nobody picked them, so like they were like in threat of like going home. They were, I don't know, but that was really shocking to me, so I'm gonna vote for them next time because I voted for Trinity and Bryce, but I think that everybody's locked in on them, so I don't think they're like gonna be an issue. So I don't know, but I'm going to Walmart again. I have to get groceries. I want to go to Marshall's at some point today, but I don't know when I will do that. I think I'm gonna have to come to town later again, but I haven't decided yet. I'm just so exhausted and I need to finish that book today. But the thing is I think I'm not gonna make myself finish Crescent City today because I don't have the second one and I'm obviously not getting that today. So I think I'm just gonna order the books today and then just slow pace through Crescent City because I don't want to rush it because again, like, it is a harder read for me. Alrighty everyone, so I went to Walmart. I did actually get the third book in the Crescent City series. I was like, I'm just gonna get it now and I'll just get the other one. And so my home to unload my groceries, and then I'm going back to town at some point to eat lunch with my boyfriend, his lunch. And I've got to get some reading done today though, like low-key, like this is the best day for me to be reading. I just got to see all my friends though. They were all there today. Like, it's just great when that happens. Like, it's just so great when that happens. Actually, one of them wasn't there, but I'll see her tomorrow. I got a lot of groceries. I'm making pasta tonight for dinner. I just decided, and I didn't ask anybody if that's what they wanted, but that's what I want. So I don't care. I'm literally back at freaking Walmart again, bro. I'm waiting to eat lunch with my boyfriend, but I did read some of Crescent City. It's getting to the point out in which I'm like, okay, so like now, like, we fully know what we're doing. We don't know the whole story, but we are getting closer to what actually happened that night. That's not like a spoiler. Something happened a certain night and they're trying to low-key crack the case, and we just figured out who actually stole something, and it's becoming really good. I'm like really excited. I think I'm on page like 460, so I definitely have like a long ways to go still, but I need to sit here and order the books. I just like feel bad. That's like so many books to order. But it's like series I just need to finish, you know? And I don't want to put them off because then I will never finish them, but I'm scared. I'm scared, kids. And I brought my puppy with me. Can you see her? Mama. Isn't she the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life? Oh, good job, Lola. I did not get you treats again. I forgot. Oh my gosh, I'm buying these books right now. I'm so sorry. I've literally talked about this or days, it feels like. I just like don't, like, I feel so weird about spending this much money on books. Like, first of all, why are they so expensive? That's like insane. It's insane. I have enough money. It's not that big of a deal, but it's just like, it's like weird. And I think I do have some money off because I just bought. See, and I was trying to tell myself I haven't bought books in a while, and I feel like I just bought like the first 4 off-campus books like not that long ago. Dang, bro. It's fine. It is fine. I do need to take out this one though. Alrighty, it's happened. Okay. Hopefully that comes in soon. My walking pad is supposed to be here on Thursday. Today's Monday. And then the standing desk is supposed to be here next Tuesday. So hopefully all of that works out fine. I'm going to sit here and get through as much of this book as I possibly can. I am on chapter 51. So this book is huge. I cannot believe I'm doing this, but I want to be in the know, you know? And I'm glad I'm getting to be in the know because this is really good. So I'm really interested to see, like, I feel like I know like what the typical ending for a book like this would be, but like I'm wondering what's gonna happen like with our characters specifically. Like, I'm not necessarily, like, I feel like I could like predict what would happen at the end of the case, but with our 2 main characters specifically, I'm like, I wonder what's going on. So hopefully it gets pretty good. Oh my gosh. Okay, I did have to change because it's incredibly hot and my fan is going as well. I have a fan because I have the dogs right here, so they're getting hot. So anyway, but what the freak, I think I like this one. I think I'm going to like this one more than acotar. Definitely the first book, but I really like A Court of Silver Flames. This one's just, I'm liking the characters more. I'm like feeling for them more, I think. It's just, I don't know, guys. Like, I was not expecting this. I really was not. I'm currently on chapter, I didn't read that much, I don't think. Shoot. I'm chapter 54. So I don't remember which one I was on. I might have been on 51. But it's actually, those chapters that I read were really like insightful on what's going on in the story. But my sister just called me. We're going to the pool. My grandma has a pool. That means we're going. So I'm gonna get ready for that. But I love you, and I don't know if I'm gonna take my camera up there. It's like incredibly hot. It's incredibly hot today, but we'll revisit this in a second. But oh my gosh, I did not think I was gonna look at this. I still have yet. Why do I look like this? I feel like I look goofy. I went to the pool and I swam. I did all the things and I had a great time, and I barely read. But the chapter that I did read, if you've read this book, I'm going to tell you the chapter, and then you're going to go in your book and you're going to look and see what chapter it is that I just read. Or maybe it was the couple of chapters. Go back to 54 and 55 and reread those for your sake and mine. Okay? Currently on 56. And I'm scared. Okay? Oh. Guys, this is getting really good. I probably am not going to give you another update tonight. I do have a little bit of plans later, but they will be involving this book. I promise you that. And Love Island. But that's neither here nor there, okay? I do have to start dinner soon as well, but if you haven't read this book yet, this has potential to be my favorite book of the year, and I don't take that lightly. I think it was 2 years ago I had a favorite book of the year. I don't know if I had one last year. I honestly can't remember deeming one my favorite book last year. I should do that though. This year it could be Crescent City. I know. I'm scared to say that because I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but that's where we're at right now. So I'm gonna have to go start dinner, but Alright guys, I might literally be in the same position I was yesterday when I talked to you. I had to work today. It's currently 7:33 right now, and Love Island is coming on at 9. It usually comes on at 8:40 though, where I live. So I will be tuning in to that whenever it happens. All I have on the agenda tonight is to open up this package I got, to read some more of my book and whatever. And I have to shower at some point too. This is a package from Aries/American Eagle. I just got a few things because I wanted a few things. Okay. Oh, this is not even in a bag. Okay. This will start here. I got like 3 pairs of shorts and they're cute. Whenever I went to Universal in March, these were my favorite shorts because they had like the pockets on the inside, and like your stuff was secure and safe. And so I'm glad I got those. I think my packages came in separate things though, so I think that's the only shorts. Oh wait, no. Wait, I got my black ones too. I got the green and the black, and I think I got brown ones too, but those might, I don't think, maybe they're not in this one. I guess not. And then I also got this hoodie. My best friend has this one, and I was seeing her wear it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to get that one. It's just black, but I like, everybody needs a black staple hoodie in their collection. And then I got a black jacket. It's literally midsummer right now, but you can never have too many hoodies or jackets. This is a zip up. A zip up hoodie, if you will. Oh yeah. This is so cute. All from Aries/American Eagle. Why are you barking, Lola? Oh. Is there something scary out there? I have been reading. I read a little bit this morning, and I have just been reading a little bit now. I'm currently on page 585. I think I'm at like the 70%, maybe like 65 to 70% mark. And one thing that I've noticed that I really like about this book is that you can tell, well, I feel like sometimes books either trade having good connection with characters over having a good plot, or it could be the other way around, like having a great plot but not like knowing your characters very well. And I feel like this book goes into both aspects of how a book should be very well. Like I feel like I know Bryce and Hunt incredibly well. Like I feel like I like they're people like that you could meet, and like finding out everything about them has just been like crazy, but it just feels like they're real people, and that like they were well thought out, and I like it's blowing my mind. But then also like on the other side of that, you still have this like great plot behind it where you're also like trying to figure things out, working towards a goal, and just allowing these people to grow with the plot and find things out. It's just like, it doesn't happen very often, but that's what makes a book honestly really good. And I think at the first half I was enjoying myself, but I wasn't like so invested that I cared as much as I do now. And again, I went looking last night because I was like, I thought that I hadn't deemed a book my favorite book of the year last year, and I did. I just like am not thinking about it being last year. My favorite, well, I have like 3 favorite books from last year. The first one being The Women by Kristen Hanna. The second one being Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. And the third one being Releasing 10 by Chloe Walsh. All great books, don't get me wrong. but I think I'm at a point in this year. I have read many good books. I don't know if I've read one that has absolutely blown me out of the water, and I could be wrong too. I really have liked a lot of books I've read this year. I did a reread of the Shatter Me series, and I absolutely love those books. They are amazing. Most of them are 5 stars for me. But something about this book, I have a really good feeling this is going to be my favorite book of the year. I am a little scared if my feelings are going to change about this book based on the other two, because I know that I don't actually know about the second one. I know that the third one people are like iffy on, and I don't know if she plans to, or if like has been said like if she's making more. I don't know if it's a trilogy or if it's like gonna be a continued series, but I've been trying to like skip all the Crescent City spoilers and everything, obviously, because I haven't completely finished it yet. And somehow like TikTok and Instagram Reels always know like whatever book I'm reading, like they just like give me like stuff for that. I'm like, how do you know, bruh? But I don't think I've got anything spoiled. So I'm really excited to continue this. I'm really like invested in obviously both of our characters and the story that they're having currently, but also like I'm really interested to see like what's actually gonna happen, because I know that we keep finding a lot out about this girl. Like this girl is like, we like knew her for like 5 chapters, if that, 4 maybe, I don't remember. I think it was the 5th one that was like the crazy one, and then something happens and now we're just like coasting along, finding out so much more stuff about her and what she was truly like. And it's just like so crazy because you think you know someone, you know. But I don't know, guys, this is really incredible. I am gonna go take a shower now because I need to, and Love Island's coming on in like 40 minutes. It's currently 8 o'clock. But you'll definitely hear from me again tonight. I think I'm gonna put some clothes in the wash, my new clothes that I just bought. And I need to take an everything shower because I'm disgusting. But I love you guys. I'm really hoping to get to, I don't want to rush through this. I know I was telling you, but like I kind of need to walk in. I don't know when the second book is coming in though. I would assume not for like a few more days at least. They like sent everything out. There's like 3 different packages coming in, I guess, because not like a lot of the barns didn't have the what are they? Oh, the Mariana Zapata books, because they're like not traditionally published. But I'm looking right now. I don't know exactly when they're supposed to be coming in. Bro. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think we're chapter 72, maybe? Oh my gosh, bro. I'm on the 3rd part, I think. I was not expecting something like that to happen, first of all. Who was barking? I was down. I was feeling down about it at the beginning, but now I'm like, it's alright. We'll come back from this. The only thing is I have heard whispers about a mating situation with somebody from acotar, but I don't know if who I'm thinking is the correct one, and I like don't want to say it because like I don't want to spoil anything, but I feel like it might have spoiled the next 2 books for me because like I don't technically know what's gonna happen. But actually, I'm just gonna say it's like skip ahead like 30 seconds and I'll be done. I have been, if you haven't read acotar or Crescent City or Throne of Glass, just like skip ahead. I think people have been saying that Azriel and Bryce, they think that they're supposed to be mated. But I'm also like, maybe that's not who it is. Because obviously we want Bryce to be the Hunt right now, like I do. But then I'm like, is this like another Tamlin situation? I really like the guy, but not Tamlin, but the Hunt. But then I'm like, if that's who they're talking about, does he actually die? Okay, spoilers over, you're good. But anyway, that's just like what I'm thinking of, because I feel like I've heard that somewhere, and now I'm like, did something happen to said character? But I don't know. I'm hoping that's not the case, obviously, but we'll see. I literally have like 150 pages left, and the second book hasn't even shipped out yet, so I'm just low-key gonna have to finish. What's it called? The Goal. It's the fourth book in the off-campus series. I'm gonna read that, and then if it's still not here by the time I finish that, I don't know what I'm gonna read. I do need to read The Wish by Nicholas Sparks. I do have that on my currently reading that I need to go ahead and get that over with. But I don't know. I do have to work again today, so I would like to finish the book today. I think I possibly could. I also might just read some more tonight and then finish it up tomorrow, because I'm also working tomorrow. So I don't know. I just I'm stressed. I feel like I don't know what other big thing could happen at the end of this book. Why am I floating? I don't know if another big thing will happen, because literally what has just occurred has literally been so crazy. So I'm a little skeptical, but I guess we'll see. I'm not planning on it, but I don't know. A book has to end off good at some point, you know. I feel like most of Sir S. James books in pretty cliffhangery. I honestly don't know. I think they do. I would assume that they do, from what I remember. I don't remember the last time I finished an S. James book. It's definitely a Thread of Glass book. It was written last year. Well, that one book, Crown of Midnight. That's a cliffhanger if I've ever seen one. Oh, that's disgusting. Guys, do we know what time it is? It's that time. I have finished the first book of the series, it being Crescent City, House of Earth and Blood. Gonna be real with you. This will be one of my favorite books this year. Oh, Lola, quit! I did tell you that last year, I actually went back on my Goodreads and I deemed the 3 books my favorite, the specific ones, my favorite books of 2025. So I think I would love to limit it to 3, but you never know. I did have a lot of rereads this year and those would not be included, obviously, just for obvious reasons, but, and I went back and I looked and I really don't have any that stick out to me this year yet so far, other than this one. I went through and I looked on the people that I follow on Goodreads to see if they've read it. Everybody has given it between 3.75 stars and 5 stars. So I was not alone in loving this book, but that does make me scared for the other 2, because I'm scared that they both go downhill really badly, because it's not anybody's favorite series by her that I'm aware of. I'm really gonna just not try to think about that when I am continuing on with the series, because I obviously want to put my best foot forward and being able to continue to stick with the characters and love them through whatever's going on. But I'm a little bit scared for that. But I do have a very good feeling that this will be a favorite book of mine for this year. The next one is not supposed to be coming in for a little bit, so I don't have it currently, so I will not be immediately starting the next video, but I'm very excited to continue on. Obviously, I feel like we're at a good place right now, and I have plenty of time to continue. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. If there's any other series you think I should read that you think I might enjoy based on my love for this book, please let me know. But I will catch you in episode 2, where we will be reading Crescent City, House of Sky and Breath.